How's the cookie? You wanna know? It's the Oreo review show.
Holy wow! It's Oreo time, motherfuckers! Sometimes I wonder if YouTube algorithm doesn't put my videos at the front. You know, doesn't like to really show people my videos. I wonder if it's because of how often I start my videos with the phrase motherfuckers. Does YouTube like to be a family-friendly show? Are they not so much into the cunnilingus jokes or the full frontal nudity? Throw me a fucking bone, YouTube! That's okay. I don't mind being underground because if you're watching this, that means you're one of the cool kids. And in a few months, when I die from a heart attack or an overdose or hitting traffic or, I don't know, suicide or something like that, when that happens, you can say, I was there back when it happened. So kudos to you, and kudos to you for joining me today for my review of a brand new Oreo flavor. That's right, another one. Boy, they're popping these cookies out like babies out of a vag. Was that one? Will YouTube like that one? Not one, but two flavors today. Chocolate and hazelnut. I guess which technically counts as two different flavors. Now there is such a thing as chocolate. And there is such a thing as a hazelnut. And, you know, a lot of times with these Oreo packages, like take a look at, recently I reviewed the Java chips, and you can see, look, they included some Java, like there's some Java beans or what the fuck ever over here, you know? Like they like to show you the real thing. If they have a banana flavor Oreo, then there's a fucking banana on the box. But chocolate hazelnut, they decided what they wanted to do was just show you a fucking jar of Nutella. Like, you couldn't make it some kind of a deal with the Nutella people? I'm surprised Mondelez doesn't own them too. It's literally just a glass jar of fucking Nutella. It's chocolate hazelnut spread in a jar. Show me like a chocolate bar with some hazelnuts, you know? I want to get that sense of what I'm getting into. This is the laziest shit. You just fucking Googled chocolate cream, transparent background. There it is on the cover. Get a knife in there. Is that a spoon? It doesn't matter. All that being said, I'll give them a little bit of credit on this one. You know, we've been going through some weird times with the Oreo cookies. You get these crazy flavors like the Brookio, which is just a lot of shit packed into one cookie. Chocolate hazelnut harkens back to a simpler time. You know, this will be something hopefully that's just a mildly pleasant, not terribly ambitious, ostentatious, just a nice flavor for a cookie to be. Looking at it from a glance, you may not even realize there's anything really up here outside of just the chocolate. It pretty much looks like your standard chocolate, maybe dark chocolate-ish Oreo flavored cookie. There's nothing too crazy in terms of the looks, because I guess, you know, they didn't go for any hazelnut flakes or anything shitty like that. It's just chocolate all the way down, baby. What the fuck is a hazelnut, by the way? Let's dissect this for a minute. Has anyone ever eaten a hazelnut? Do hazelnuts come in something? Do you get a bag of hazelnuts and snack on them? The hazelnut is the fruit of the hazel. Therefore includes any of the nuts deriving. Now, well, are they fruits or nuts? There's a picture here. It says ripe hazelnuts. Do nuts get ripe? I'm more confused than I was before I started reading things about it, so we're just going to cut that out right now. The hazelnut doesn't matter what it is. It's a mysterious, enigmatic creature that we need not understand to enjoy. But let's see if we do enjoy the new chocolate hazelnut flavored cream Oreo. Ooh. That's a bad crunch. Very bad crunch. Huh. That's nutty. That's nutty, all right. That crunch fucking sucks ass. I mean, you can hear that. That's a shit show. So I guess what I'm discovering post that cookie is that maybe I don't like hazelnut. I don't know. It's bitter. It's quite bitter. Now that let's go over that cookie crunch. First of all, an Oreo cookie should have a crunch that's easy to get your teeth through. I don't know what's going on with these. Is that part of the flavor? Is that something to do with this batch, this idea? Or are these just I happened to get a box that's been sitting on the shelf for a while? I mean, I gotta try one more to see if that was a fluke. I'm taking from a different row just to see. But that was really bad. I mean, that was unpleasant for my teeth. And then the cream itself, I was expecting a much subtler kind of a flavor. I thought, it's just going to be kind of chocolate with a little hazelnut hint. It'll be inoffensive. It'll be bland. I like the chocolate cream. It'll be just fine. No. Oh, fuck. Why? Now, I happen to be a fan of the dark chocolate flavored Oreos, in spite of the fact that I'm not generally that into dark chocolate as an actual product outside of the cookie cream flavors. And I might think that, this has some of those same properties that dark chocolate freaks might be attracted to. But it goes beyond that. Those dark chocolate Oreos are still relatively sweet. Ugh. Again, the word that keeps coming to mind here is bitter. Those hazelnuts, that nuttiness is strong. You get a strong nut in your mouth. And, I don't eat Nutella a bunch. Let me tell ya, I do not eat Nutella a bunch. But when I've had it in the past, I remember it being quite creamy and sweet and delicious. I'm not fucking eating it by the spoonful out of the jar, out of like one of these fucking jars they put on the fucking package. So maybe this is pretty close to what that Nutella flavor is, and maybe Nutella hazelnut fans are gonna dig this. I don't know, but to me it was not totally pleasant. So the kind of thing that I could probably acclimate myself to. As often is the case with these bitter flavors, coffee, dark chocolate, it's an acquired taste, right? I don't know that I need to acquire this one. Maybe I'd be more inclined to if it weren't for the barrier to entry that is literally the barrier to entry. That fucking cookie with its crispity crunchers. But not crispy is the wrong. Crispy sounds good. This is just hard. It's hard. And it's too hard, and it's getting in the way of me getting my nut. This one might come down to personal preference, but that's how it is sometimes. These reviews are subjective. It's my own opinion, and I gotta be true to myself. And in the case of the chocolate hazelnut Oreos, they're gonna be getting a final score on a scale from 0 Oreos, the worst, to a full Oreo, the best. For me, these just did not work. Now, that crunchy crunch, maybe that's a fluke. Maybe I got a bad batch, but fuck you if you think I'm going to go out and buy another one just to test that shit out. So that's going to dock points. The flavor itself, it's too hazelnutty, way too hazelnutty. Forget the chocolate. I didn't even taste any chocolate because I just got the nut. And I didn't like it. I don't want any of that, which is why I'm sorry to say it. Actually, I'm not that sorry to say it. It's kind of fun to say it. I'm actually excited about saying it. I've been thinking about it for the past few minutes, and Juiced up. Chocolate hazelnut Oreos, you get a final score of a 0. Fuck you. I have all the power. I decide what you get, and that's what you get. Didn't impress me. That don't impress me much. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, I think they're all right. But that won't be what I'm snacking on in the middle of the night. That don't impress me much. And that's just how it be sometimes. Chocolate hazelnut Oreos. Maybe you at home feel differently. Maybe you out there are a bunch of nuts for nuts. Maybe you want to tell about Nutella. You can do so in my comments section down below, and I can guarantee that if you do, I will read it. I might give you a little heart, a thumb, might even reply to your comment if your opinion is bad enough and I need to explain to you why you're wrong. If you're the shy type, then you can just feel free to like the video, subscribe to my channel, more reviews coming in the future, as well as, I'm going to tease it now, a little bit of a special surprise coming up. Something unexpected that I think everyone's going to enjoy a little bit. I won't say any more than that, but it might rhyme with... No, I'm not gonna say what it rhymes with. You'll figure it out. I don't want to give it away. So you really want to hit that bell so you don't miss a thing. Thank you so much for enjoying my program. Once again, it's the Oreo review show, and quite frankly, it's the highlight of my sad, miserable existence. And you sharing it with me means a whole hell of a lot. I'm gonna sign off now, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. And Oreo.
How's the cookie? You wanna know? It's the Oreo review show.